next Wednesday.
I think that they're gonna fire me.
Don't worry about it. I can help you double whatever you have so you won't even have to think about working.
Are they prepared?
My ex is out of jail. Be careful. He should be careful.
Andy, I will never be as good as you.
You will never be as good as me.
For a shocking discovery
I'm gonna have you murdered. Count your days, Q.
that could change their lives
I'm taking care of your kid.
I'm about to lose it.
forever.
There's a fire.
Can I go see how bad it is?
Tyler Perry's Sistas.
Hey my lovies, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and your girl is here with another trailer breakdown. Now this is for Tyler Perry's Sistas season 6 and we're at episode 3, Fanning the Flames. Now before I go any further in the video, you guys know what to do. If you haven't subscribed as yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos on the channel, share, tell a friend to watch the video, like, and definitely leave in the comments and tell me your thoughts about the videos and your thoughts about what you think is going to happen or what you predict for season 6 of Sistas. Let's dive right into the breakdown. Now we're gonna start where the trailer starts, which is Baya. Now, why is Baya trying to make our good friend Sabrina a whole housewife? Baya is like, you can stay home. It's like, you can have whatever you like. You can stay home. You can relax. I can double whatever you have in your bank account. You don't even have to work again. Now, I'm guessing because he comes from the culture that he comes from, you know, it's normal for the men to be the provider and the woman to be the one that stay home, keep the home together, and the men is the one that provide. But what my thought of Sabrina, that is not good. That is not something that she's going to take up on, because that would mean that she and Baya would have to be in a relationship, and I don't think she is ready for that. I think she wants to be by herself, so I don't think she's going to accept the offer. She's going to be like, thanks, but no thanks, because we know that sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, sometimes there are expectations when you accept certain stuff like that. If you accept the fact that he's going to triple whatever you have in your bank account and you don't have to work again, they're going to be, I'm not saying this is all the time, but there's going to be certain aspect of control, and that's not something that Sabrina is looking forward to at all. So I think that's not something that she's going to accept or even think about. But she's probably going to tell Maurice and they're going to make fun of it. But I don't think it's something that she's going to accept. Speaking of Maurice, Maurice is on his thug life. Why is Maurice telling Q that he's going to have him murdered? Q is probably high off meds, not even collective about what's going on around him, but Maurice is taunting him, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all, because Q deserves it. He deserves it for all the pain and suffering that he has put these people through. Like, he deserves it. So Maurice is taunting him like, count your days, Q, because I'm about to have you murdered, and I don't blame him at all. Count your days, Q. You deserve it. I mean, in all honesty, Maurice handled the situation so much better than I would, because I would have probably spazzed on Q. Like, he's been calm about it. I mean, that man lost, well, they say that he's on leave, but he's basically lost his job. All his furniture from his apartment that he's worked so hard for, it's no longer there. I mean, he's lost so much, so I can understand where he's coming from and why he would be spazzing out. Like, didn't I tell you guys that Preston was gonna show up to help Danny? And thank God she did, because I mean, Danny was fighting. Danny was not giving up and allowing this man to take advantage of her again. She was fighting, and I applaud you for it, even though it was your mistake, and we really don't know people, and that's the reason you don't bring home random persons to your home. But she was fighting for her life, and Preston came, Preston to the rescue, and Preston was able to, you know, get him off. He was arrested, but then he was released. So his ex-wife is now showing up telling Danny that, listen, you need to be careful. Danny, remember Fatima gave you her number. Use it, my dear. Use it. Call her, say the word, get this man locked up or whatever needs to happen with him, because he's not going to stop, because he's completely embarrassed about the situation. I'm guessing he's been doing this for years, taunting women, beating on them, spitting on them, and then nothing would come from it. So the fact that you rebelled and you ran him over and he got arrested now, like, he's not going to stop, because it's all about the ego now. It's all about being embarrassed, and he's completely embarrassed because he did not expect that reaction. So he's going to be he's going to be coming back. And I like the fact that Preston is trying to help, but I mean, with everything going on, Preston seems unsure about what he wants. Like, I'm not saying that he doesn't want Danny. He probably does. But again, I spoke on this already. The approach that he's taking, like, it makes no sense. Like, if it's her that you want, then go after her. Show her that that's what I want. Don't be comparing her to Mindy or bringing Mindy up, if you guys get where I'm coming from, right? Go after her. Now, we're seeing it going around that in season 7, Danny's going to have a whole new dude. So Preston, like, you need to step your game up, because I'm rooting for Destin. I'm a Destin fan. I want to see them together. I want to see their dynamic together. I want them to explore and learn each other. But at the end of the day, it's a lot for Danny, because Preston is so white and, you know, all of that good stuff. But I'm still rooting for them. Child, listen, I know it's probably just the trailer, but I mean, if Andy is really throwing shade on Fatima about not being as good as her, if it's not the trailer and it's an actual situation, like, Fatima fans are going to go in on Andy. I mean, Andy is a well-loved fan, but you gotta tread lightly when it comes to Fatima. So I'm hoping it's just the trailer, because in the trailer it says, and Fatima says to Andy, I'll never be as good as you. And she's like, yeah, you're right, you'll never be as good as me. But I'm hoping it's in regards to a situation where she makes some decision, or I'm hoping it's not the lawyer thing, because if it is, it would be really messed up for her to say that. Reason being, Fatima has done so much for her, even though it was just her doing her assistant duties. But I mean, she has done a lot for her. Even when the FBI raided the place and she like took out the hard drive and switched it out with hers, when the private detective, she had lunch with the private detective so she can get information about the Gary situation. She had Hayden help him. I mean, those are all things that she really didn't have to do. Those are not assistant duties. So I mean, if it is shade, she's definitely wrong for it, because I mean, Fatima is good, and if she decides to be a lawyer, she can definitely be a lawyer. So I'm hoping that it's not that, and it's just the promo. They're just using it for, you know, it's like clickbait. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that situation is not actually what it purports to be. So Zach is finally introduced to his son, Michael, and he does not like the situation that he goes there and see. When he goes there, Michael is outside playing by himself, and Heather says that she's going to sleep. Then there's a man coming around, apparently Michael's stepfather, who's coming to say that, listen, I'm here taking care of your kid. And it's probably about the money. It's probably about how lavish Zach is living, but he's a bit upset, and we know Zach does not take disrespect from anybody. So I'm sure they are going to go at it. Probably he's not going to do it in front of his son, but maybe another time he's definitely going to go at it with this person. The upbringing that Zach has, we don't know a lot about it, but we know that it was really tough, and he, as a first-time father, definitely does not want his son to go through the same situations that he did, or even worse. So he's definitely going to be on it, trying to get custody of Michael. Listen, Heather is too much for me. Why is Heather standing there like a last puppy? Like, Heather's like, what's happening? Heather is too funny. I know her character, she is, you guys can say what you want about Heather, but Heather is funny. I don't care what you guys say about Heather. Now Pam finally shows up and sees what happened to Salon, and the firefighters like, there was a fire, and Pam wants to go in to see how bad it is and whatever. Pam, you about to lose your job, Pam, because I mean, the light was on and you thought it meant that it was off, and you're the one who is supposed to be double checking everything, keeping everything secure. Pam, you're gonna lose your job. I think that Karen is finally going to say that, Pam, that's enough for you, but let's see, because maybe not. Maybe she doesn't fire her. I still can't believe the episode ended and we still did not see what happened to Karen or if she was okay. These are the things that I talk about when it comes on to Sistas and how it just plays along. Like, you guys just left Karen in the hospital without anybody knowing where she is. Come on, man. But Aaron is trying to figure out where she is, but I'm guessing Pam is going to tell him that the salon caught on fire because she left something on, and Karen is probably at the salon. Karen, I wish you the best and I wish you a speedy recovery, and I hope your baby is okay. Hope it's not Zach's as well. Alright guys, that's it for the trailer breakdown. You guys leave in the comments, tell me your thoughts for next week's episode. Do you guys think that Pam is going to lose her job, or do you guys think that Karen is going to give her another chance? Tell me in the comments what you think. Remember to subscribe, share the video, tell your friends to come and watch our videos with us. Hope you guys have a good one. See you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, leave a comment, and check out all the other videos on our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.